Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into an absolute masterclass on advanced communication. We are going to figure out exactly how to stop that nervous, endless rambling and start actually commanding respect in any room you walk into. I am super thrilled to guide you through this, mainly because communication, it isn't just some magical talent you're born with. It's a highly specific, totally learnable set of skills. So let's jump right in. Do you ever just freeze up when it's your turn to speak? Or maybe you feel completely invisible, like you're just being talked over in professional or social settings. Look, I want to validate that struggle right out of the gate. You are not broken. You're not fundamentally flawed. You honestly just haven't been handed the proper toolkit to navigate these kinds of social dynamics yet. It's a mechanical issue, not a personal failing. Okay, let's dive into this. Picture over 14.3 million people. That's basically the population of a massive city. That is how many individuals watched just one single breakdown of Leil Lowndes' communication techniques. Over 14 million people actively searching for ways to talk to anyone without that crippling fear. This is massive social proof. You are absolutely not alone in this. Millions of professionals, introverts, and just everyday people are literally hunting for a fix to this exact same pain point. Here's our quick roadmap for today's explainer. 1. The communication struggle. 2. Breaking introversion and fear. 3. Speak clearly like a CEO. And 4. Earning respect and influence. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the communication struggle. Now, what's really interesting about the data here is the sheer, undeniable scale of people trying to fix their social anxieties. Looking at recent numbers, we see 4.8 million views from introverts who are specifically seeking the confidence just to open their mouths. Then, you've got another 3.3 million views from people who are talking, but desperately need clearer articulation so they're actually understood, and a staggering 16 million views for general communication skill builders. People are starving for this knowledge, mostly because poor communication habits act like this invisible, heavy ceiling on so many careers and relationships. Moving right along to Section 2, breaking introversion and fear. So, how do we actually break out of that shell? Well, we've taken the absolute best psychological tricks from experts like Leil Lowndes and Vin Jung. First up, overcome hesitation immediately. It's a proven fact that the longer you wait to speak, the more your brain starts inventing these crazy worst-case scenarios. Just jump in. Next, talk without fear by simply shifting your focus. Realize that the other person is probably just as anxious as you are. Third, you've got to develop daily speaking habits. Practice your vocal tone and clarity, even when you're just sitting alone in your car or your room. And finally, initiate conversations smoothly by finding a shared, super low-stakes topic in your immediate environment. Let's move to Section 3. Speak clearly like a CEO. The contrast here is honestly night and day. On one hand, you have the rambler. They lack structure, they totally ignore pacing, they rely heavily on filler words, and eventually, they just lose the audience altogether. But then you have the CEO. The CEO utilizes structured brevity. They don't just speak to fill awkward silence, they pause with real intention, and because of that, they completely command the room. The rambler kind of hopes you'll dig through the noise to find their main point. The CEO, they hand it to you on a silver platter. And this brilliantly illustrates how you make that transition, using the famous 3-2-1 speaking trick popularized by communicators like Cody Sanchez. It takes abstract advice and turns it into a reproducible, step-by-step procedure. Step 1, pause to gather your thoughts. This shows incredible confidence and comfort with silence. Step 2, structure your main points in your head before you even open your mouth. Step 3, deliver those points concisely without all the rambling. 3 structured thoughts, 2 intentional pauses, 1 crystal clear message. As business leader Leila Hormozi points out, if you systematically master that kind of structured delivery, you are going to articulate your thoughts better than 99% of the population. Just let that sink in for a second. Clear, structured articulation is literally the ultimate cheat code for success in any workplace. It immediately signals high competence, sharp intelligence, and absolute reliability to whoever happens to be listening to you. Finally, we arrive at Section 4, earning respect and influence. So the crucial point is, how do we deploy these extreme communication techniques to practically guarantee respect? First, use your words with clear intention. Cut out weak, squishy words like just or maybe, and start speaking in definitives. Second, command your physical space. Your posture and your eye contact are communicating volumes before you even say a single word. Third, display proper etiquette. Treating others with foundational respect ensures you're going to get it right back. And fourth, always guide the listener to yes by framing your structured thoughts around their specific needs. All the frameworks and extreme techniques we've dug into today really culminate in one single, incredibly powerful truth. Mastering your words is mastering your reality. Every single time you speak, you are actively painting the world you want to live in, and you're defining exactly how others perceive you within that world. You've seen the struggles we all face, you've learned the frameworks to overcome them, and now you possess the exact toolkit you need to literally change your reality. So, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Which specific communication habit are you going to use today to stop rambling and start commanding respect? Is it going to be the 3-2-1 trick? Are you going to start practicing intentional pauses? Pick just one thing from this explainer, step out into the world today, and make your voice heard with absolute clarity. Thank you so much for joining me in this masterclass, and I'll see you in the next explainer.